Dear God, on this 117th day of my awesome abstinence with commitment journey, I thank you because I muse on compassion and self compassion. I thank you for this gift. I thank you for the grace to try my best every day, to show compassion to others and to myself. In Ephesians 4:32, we are encouraged to be kind and compassionate to one another. Being compassionate means being benevolent, being charitable, being humane, being merciful, being sympathetic, being warm, being warm-hearted, being forbearing, being pitying, being sparing, being tender, being understanding, having a bleeding heart, being commensurative. Father God, compassion means to suffer together. It means that we should have this feeling when we are confronted with another suffering and feel motivated to relieve that suffering in whatever way we can. Compassion is not the same as empathy or altruism, but they are related. Thank you so much, Papa. Your word says in Colossians 3, verse 12, that we should clothe ourselves with compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. And I'm just so grateful because I really need to seek that, and above all, to show it to myself. Self compassion is the ability to understand, accept, love, and be kind to yourself in the midst of trouble, failure, or deep regret. It is a tool God gave you to continue running this race called life. And I showed myself a lot of self compassion yesterday because, yeah, I was going through a rough patch financially and I needed some help, and the help came from you, Papa. And I went to the market like around midday, and I don't mind sharing all of that because I want to keep it real and I want people to understand that tough times don't last, but tough people do, and that it's okay to go through tough times, and that it's okay to ask for help, and that it's okay to rejoice when you got this help and you don't beat yourself up because of that. And so I went to the market with all this smile. I had a tight budget, but I was just so grateful for all of that. And I was like, yeah, this is a teachable moment. And I'm grateful for that. And I'm not going to beat myself up for that because sometimes we beat ourselves up too much. And so when I returned and all these kids from the neighborhood came to greet me, I didn't feel bad that I didn't have no candies for them. I was just so grateful that they came. And I don't really think that they were so expectant because they know that when I do have, I do share. And then when I saw my son playing, well, I was compassionate. I was like, well, let him have his good time, and it doesn't matter if he dirties all his clothes and all of that, and I don't need to shout and beat and all of that. No, I need to show him compassion because you showed us compassion. Christ is the ultimate gift of compassion that you showed us. And so, well, after I came back, I just fixed myself this pie here very fast. I ate it, and then I went to my room, my room, my sacred place, and then I had my shower, and then I settled on this, my lovely chair to read. Reading is such I don't know, it brings so much joy to my soul and to my everything. And yeah, I'm doing contemplative reading, so I really need to be in this quiet place and do all of that. And that's a gift from you, right, Papa? So I cannot take it for granted. And I just want to encourage people who watch, people who follow me, to show themselves as much compassion as they show others, because you, oh God, are gracious and compassionate, slow to anger and rich in love. Psalm 145 verse 8. So help me, Papa, and help all others who do this every day, to be always filled with your grace and assured by your word, and not give up, because you are just so merciful and compassionate. We thank you. I thank you so much for everything. Amen.